stand, and Ashlyn, please lead the prayer. Okay, good morning, class. Okay, you may now take your seats, and let's now have our checking of attendance. Please say present if your name is called. Percival, Radley. Okay. So, can anybody tell me or the topic we discussed yesterday? Yes, correct. Our topic yesterday is all about climate and weather. And now, can someone share their thoughts about the difference between climate and weather? Very good, you got it right. Now, I will play a video and then you need to be attentive and listen carefully, because after that I will ask questions and you need to answer it, okay?
Types of What are natural calamities? Natural calamities are big disasters caused by natural forces like floods, cyclones, or earthquakes. Natural calamities are mainly of four types: a tsunami, an earthquake, floods, and landslides. What are cyclones? Cyclones are caused by intense low-pressure systems towards which winds travel at great speeds. Strong winds with speeds over 100 km per hour uproot trees, houses, electric poles, and destroy whatever comes in their way. These occur especially in coastal areas, which experience a lot of difference between temperature and pressure conditions on land and sea. What are tsunamis? Tsunamis are a series of ocean waves produced by an underwater earthquake, landslide, or volcanic eruption. These waves are at times 30 meters high and 200 kilometers long and can travel at a speed of 200 to 500 kilometers per hour. What are floods? Floods occur due to heavy rainfalls, rivers overflowing, and submerging the surrounding areas. As a result of deforestation, heavy rains cause soil erosion in the mountains and floods in the plains. Floods destroy life and property. People become jobless and migrate to cities as laborers. What are earthquakes and landslides? Sudden movements within the earth shake the earth's crust, causing earthquakes. When a large amount of earth and rock fall from high mountains to a valley, it is called a landslide. Earthquakes crack and burst dams, resulting in floods. They destroy houses and bury people and cattle under the debris. What did we learn? Cyclones are caused by intense low-pressure systems towards which winds travel at great speeds. Tsunamis are a series of ocean waves produced by an underwater earthquake, landslide, or volcanic eruption. Floods occur due to heavy rainfalls, rivers overflow and submerge the surrounding areas. As a result of deforestation, heavy rains cause soil erosion in the mountains and floods in the plains. Sudden movements within the earth shake the Earth's crust, causing an earthquake. When a large amount of earth and rock fall from high mountains into a valley, it is called a landslide.
Okay, after the video had shown, what was the video all about? Anyone? Okay, very good. And then now, let me ask you another question. Can you give at least 2 examples of kinds of calamities that is shown in the video? Very good. And now, let's have an activity. Let's have a poster making. So, after sa pagtanaw ninyo sa video, no, nakahibalo na mo sa mga kinds of calamities. So, karon mag-draw mo o poster making. Inyong i-fold o ikaduha. Like, for example, ang inyong i-draw, then is the first earthquake. And then, di anhi kay volcanic eruption or anything or kanang sa mga kinds of calamities. And after that, after ninyo ma-draw, ipas ining kahuman. Okay? Understood ra ba? Okay. Pass it forward if you're done. Okay, very good. Now, let's proceed to our discussion. Our topic for today is all about kinds of calamities. But before that, what is calamity? Calamity is an event causing great and often sudden damage or distress, or in other terms, a disaster. Kinds of calamities. There are a lot of kinds of calamities, but ang atong i-focus kay kanilang. Okay, the first one, earthquake. A sudden release of energy in the Earth's crust that creates seismic waves. So, sa Bisaya, ang earthquake kanang linog, kanang ground shaking. And then, volcanic eruption, the explosion of the volcano. So, nakakita naman siguro mo or nakabalita na mo kanang nibuto nga vulkan, like that. That's an example of kanang volcanic eruption. After, next, blizzards. Blizzards are severe winter storms characterized by heavy snow and strong winds. So, mga winter storms di siya. But, sa atua, like here in Philippines, well, dili man ta maka-encounter ana, pero sa gawas or for internationals, naa ang blizzards. Cyclonic storms. Mostly, these are the phenomenon like cyclone, tropical cyclone, hurricane, and typhoon. Like mga baha, bagyo. That's an example of cyclonic storms. Next, droughts is an unusual dryness of soil. Kanang nanubraan kaayo kainit mo nang nag-result siya nga ang yuta is uga kaayo. Like mostly sa mga farmers kay tungod sa ka-dry ang ilahang mga pananom madaot or kanang dili mo grow. And heat waves. Heat waves are hemisphere summer in severe heat waves resulting to hundreds of wildfires, causing widespread air pollution and burned forests. Next, tornadoes. Tornadoes is a violent, dangerous, rotating column of air that is in contact with both surface of the earth and a cloud. So, kung nakakita na mo og sa mga kung ano sa mga balita tornado sad. Kanang tornado is hangin na siya. It depends. Pwede siya sa land, pwede siya sa water. Okay. Based on the discussion, what is calamity? Anyone? Very good. Okay. Enumerate examples or kinds of calamities. Correct. Is it important to know the different kinds of calamities? Very good. Awesome. Now we will have another activity. I need your cooperation and participation in this activity. The class will be divided into 2 groups. Each group will choose a representative to share their output in the class, or in other terms, a report. But before that, students, form a circle for you to brainstorm or share your ideas about that topic and make a graphic organizer about calamity sa atong gidiscuss. Okay, mag-create mo og graphic organizer. I will give you 15 minutes to create the activity. Thank you, students, for your cooperation, and now let's proceed to our quiz. I will give you 15 minutes to answer, and after that, we will have our checking. That's all for today's discussion. I hope you have learned something from our lessons or topic. And for your assignment, study in advance the next lesson. Goodbye, class.